Weight loss plateau. 7 tips to get back into ketosis. Are you attempting to lose weight by following a low-carb or keto diet, but have struck a weight loss plateau that you can't seem to break through? If the answer is yes, then don't worry. You're not the only one. Most of us have experienced this phenomenon. After starting a ketogenic diet, we see the weight fall off after a few weeks. After trying for so many years with numerous methods, finally seeing the numbers on the scale go down is like a dream come true. But in this cruel world, happiness doesn't stay long. Suddenly, you face the nightmare. You are no longer losing. You can't lose another pound no matter how rigorous your diet is or how carefully you track every calorie and macronutrient. This is known as a plateau. And to be honest, it stinks. It might be unpleasant, disheartening, and discouraging, but it does not have to be the end of your weight loss mission. In this video, we'll tell you 7 ways to overcome the plateau and get back on your ketosis. Number 7. Make sure about your measurement. You will begin to grow lean muscle if you begin working out or even if you simply increase your protein intake. Since muscle weighs more than fat, while the numbers on the scale may not change or even rise, focus on the non-scale parameters. Do your clothing fit better? Do you feel good? Do you have more stamina and concentration? Furthermore, while exercise may help you lose weight in the long run, your body may suffer inflammation in the short term if you've recently begun exercising or restarted exercising after a long break. Allow some time for your body to adjust to your new level of activity. Number 6. Return to the basics and begin tracking your macros again. When we've been on a keto diet for a longer period, it's easy to grow laziness and stop tracking our macros as diligently as we did when we first started. To enter into and stay in ketosis, your macros should be 75% fat, 20% protein, and 5% carbohydrates. If we allow other items to gently creep into our daily consumption, these ratios might become out of sync. Number 5. Track your calorie intake. There are some lucky people who don't have to worry about calories on a keto diet, but sadly, the majority of them aren't. According to studies, women struggle with calorie intake far more than men do. So maybe your macros are balanced, but you're just eating too many calories. It's worth a second look. On the other hand, if you decrease your calorie intake drastically, your metabolism will slow down to adjust. This is known as adaptive thermogenesis, and it is how our bodies create coping strategies in response to adversity. In this scenario, you may need to gradually increase your calorie intake to restart your metabolism, but remember to stay inside your macros when doing this. Number 4. Focus on eating real food. Many of us are fans of processed foods. Even if the items are keto-friendly, relying on them might hamper your weight reduction. When you're on the go, eating a lot of convenience meals like hot dogs and fast food might sabotage your weight reduction efforts. These foods are nutrient deficient, which means they have a high caloric content but are lacking in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Stick to unprocessed, whole meals to maximize your nutritional intake while reducing weight on the keto diet. Full-fat dairy products, eggs, salmon, pastured meats, poultry, and healthy fats like avocado and olive oil, for example, are all excellent alternatives. To add nutrition and fiber to meals, include non-starchy vegetables such as greens, broccoli, peppers, and mushrooms. Number 3, you have to make sure about getting enough sleep. Stress and a lack of sleep might have a negative on weight reduction. When you are anxious, your body generates an excess of a hormone called cortisol. And excessive levels of cortisol, also known as the stress hormone, can stimulate your body to accumulate fat, particularly in the abdomen. When you don't get enough sleep, your hunger hormones rise and your insulin sensitivity falls. In other words, you're more likely to overeat and store fat. Some of the most difficult weight loss challenges occur when people are overworked, over-traveled, and stressed out all the time. You may reduce stress and enhance your sleep by experimenting with different practices such as meditation or yoga, as well as spending less time on electronic devices before bed. If you do not negotiate with sleep, your health will be benefited in every way. Number 2, having fat bombs can also be an option. It may appear counterintuitive to include high-calorie fat bombs in your diet if you're attempting to lose weight. Fat bombs are high in fat, which suppresses your hunger and speeds up your metabolism. Many people claim that fat bombs offer them more energy for a workout and help them resist cravings for hours. As a result, they might provide your body with the boost it requires. Number 1, you can also try intermittent fasting. We don't encourage fasting until you're well into ketosis. But once you're there, fasting can help you burn fat by improving insulin sensitivity. If you've never fasted before, you may start cautiously with a 16/8 technique, which means you limit your meals to 8 hours a day and fast for the other 16. You may gradually work your way up to a 24 fasting period, with several stages in between. You can also undergo a fat fast process in which you eliminate all fat from your diet for 1 to 2 days to restart your metabolism. There is a difference between weight loss and fat loss in keto. You may see fast weight reduction during the early stages of keto diets. This weight is largely water weight. The water is produced by your body from losing glycogen when you adapt to a low-carb lifestyle. So you can see glycogen reduction is the first plateau. When you lose the water, your weight reduction will slow down. There is nothing to worry about. When your glycogen stores are gone, you can proceed to the following phase: fat loss. During this phase, you gradually lose body fat until you reach your desired weight. But getting into fat-burning mode isn't as simple as flicking a switch. When you go keto, it takes time for your body to adapt with a new diet. Without keto, your body will rely on carbohydrates for energy. A low-carb diet, on the other hand, deprives you of carbohydrates and forces your body to rely on fat for more energy. Depending on the condition of your metabolism, this fat adaptation, also known as keto adaptation, can take anywhere from 2 to 8 weeks. So if you're trying to lose weight with keto diet, you'll need to be patient. That is the first rule. Being patient allows your body to fat adapt, allowing you to continue burning down your body fat for energy. That's all for today. Hope you have enjoyed our video. For more interesting videos, please subscribe to our channel. Hope to see you in our next episodes. Till then, goodbye and take care.